Aubry Bracco knows what it's like to be lifted up, torn down, and then quietly rebuilt. As one of Survivor's most memorable modern-era players, Aubry entered the franchise as a cerebral underdog, evolved into a strategic powerhouse, and later found herself grappling with the weight of expectations that came with fan-favorite status. Now, as Survivor 50 shines a spotlight on legacy players, Aubry is speaking candidly about a moment many never talk about: the strange, liberating freedom that comes after you fall from grace. For Aubry, the phrase isn't about scandal or failure in the traditional sense. It's about identity. It's about what happens when the version of you the world fell in love with no longer fits, and the relief of finally letting it go. The rise, from underdog to icon. When Aubry first appeared on Survivor, wrong, she wasn't framed as a dominant force. She was anxious, analytical, emotionally raw, and deeply relatable. Viewers watched her battle self-doubt, navigate brutal conditions, and slowly gain confidence as her strategic instincts kicked in. By the end of the season, many fans believed she should have won. That near win catapulted Aubry into a rare space in reality TV, the robbed goddess archetype. The praise was loud, constant, and intoxicating. But it also came with a price. You become frozen in time, Aubry has reflected. People want you to stay exactly who you were in that moment, and you're not allowed to evolve. The pressure of being Aubry Bracco. Returning for subsequent seasons, Aubry wasn't just playing Survivor anymore, she was playing Aubry Bracco. Every move was scrutinized, every emotional reaction dissected. Fans wanted brilliance, vulnerability, and redemption all at once. And when she didn't deliver the exact narrative people hoped for, the tone shifted, criticism crept in, accusations followed. Overrated, not the same, shouldn't have come back. That's where the fall from grace began. Not as a collapse, but as a quiet unraveling of expectations. The fall, and the unexpected relief. Here's the part Aubry says surprised her most: losing the pedestal didn't feel devastating. It felt freeing. When people stop projecting onto you, you get your humanity back, she explains. There's freedom in no longer being someone's symbol. No longer the perfect underdog. No longer the embodiment of a fanbase's frustration. Just a person again, flawed, learning, changing. That freedom allowed Aubry to confront deeper truths about herself, including how much of her self-worth had become tangled up in public validation. Life beyond the game. Away from the island, Aubry leaned into healing. Therapy, travel, long stretches of time offline. She began examining why competition had always felt so tied to her identity, and why losing felt like a personal failing rather than a moment. She's spoken openly about anxiety, self-trust, and the emotional toll of being perceived more than being known. In stepping back, she found something Survivor never gave her: stillness. I stopped trying to prove I was smart, worthy, or strong, Aubry says. I already am, returning for Survivor 50, on her own terms. So why come back? According to Aubry, Survivor 50 isn't about redemption or legacy. It's about curiosity, about meeting herself where she is now, not who she was a decade ago. This Aubry isn't chasing approval. She's not trying to outthink everyone in the room. She's playing with presence instead of pressure. And that might be the most dangerous version yet. The meaning of falling from grace. For Aubry Bracco, falling from grace didn't mean losing respect. It meant shedding illusion. It meant learning that worth doesn't come from edits, confessionals, or fan polls. It comes from knowing who you are when no one's watching, and being okay with that person. In a franchise obsessed with resumes and reputations, Aubry's perspective feels radical. She's not afraid of losing anymore. She's already done it, and discovered something better on the other side. Freedom. And as Survivor 50 unfolds, one thing is clear: whether Aubry wins or not, she's already walked away with the rarest prize the game can offer: herself.